Wait, something is wrong. This house enjoys happiness from water, even though that water is not standing next to it. Hi guys, I'm Neodyinamite, and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles. Yes, we have a storm. I'm almost laughing to myself when I see the clouds. I don't know why, like the idea behind the clouds is so simple, yet so brilliant. I mean, look at this. You like go over with your cursor over the clouds, and the clouds like just decide like, hey, no, stop touching, don't touching, don't touching, don't touching. Right, so last time we started to do some aqueducts over here. Look at this, how wonderful this thing looks like. I expanded this thing a little tiny bit, so I placed more farms. I've dealt with the hunger problem, with the starvation, so the starvation is no longer an issue in this keep. I also make like a little mode over here, so this thing is like connectedness. It looks quite nice. Later I'm gonna fix the walls, of course. This is like just temporary. Those farms like now providing me with shitloads of food, which is awesome. I was actually like considering to wreck those this little block over here, though I have like the hospital over here, so that could actually backfire a little bit at me. Though I could destroy this windmill over here and then place like farms over here, because I think this is like fertile land underneath this thing mostly, so this should technically be like a very good place for actually placing a few more farms. And also I can wreck this storage room over here and place more farms over here if needed. Now I did a little bit of calculations, and let's be honest over here. The reservoir needs 2 people, the Noria needs 5 people, okay, so that's 7 people in total. A single farm takes one person, okay? So, in other words, to make this thing efficient, you need to have like a very decent amount of farms. And if you're gonna supply those things with windmills, then that's gonna like increase the output of food even more. I was like thinking exactly what's like the best thing to use on a specific ground. To my understanding, of course, very fertile land is only farms, and if you can support it with windmill, that's like even better. The fertile land is also okay, but you need to have it with a windmill. I'm not exactly sure. Can you put the orphanages on the barren lands? It's very hard to say actually. I don't remember if I can be completely honest over here. I think you can't. That's the issue with this thing. So the thing is, I figured out that what's like the best placement for the farms. If you can place a windmill and you can place, I think, from 4 to 5 farms on very fertile land, then that's worth it. And if you cannot build that many, then it's like better to build the orphanage or whatever that thing is. Anyway, so we got the farm food issue out of the way. I built like this small dock over here. So you know what we're gonna build over here? We're gonna build, if we can only find it, the granary over here. So just in case, I'm gonna place it like this. Later on, I'm gonna increase the size of this dock over here, so we're gonna keep storing food over here. And as soon as that thing is ready, I'm gonna wreck this granary over here and make more farms, so that's gonna like increase the food output even more. Now back to here. So last time we tried to figure out what's like the best layout for the housing blocks. I still don't know. I tried to put this like on a paper, not exactly working. I think I have an idea for that thing. I'm not sure would this thing idea work, but I'm ready to try. So I need to demolish this thing, and now I increase it. Last time we had like I think three mansions in a row. I decided to put one more row. Why? Because I can fit one more than over here. So basically this like works. It's like one manor over here, second manor over here, manor number 3 is here, and then you have the 4th manor, right? Then you can squeeze one more manor over here, and this one's gonna get supplied by the little pools on the sides, by the moats, because the moats give you like additional happiness, 8 happiness. Apparently those people like their very own swimming pool, whatever. Not gonna judge them. So I can squeeze a manor over here actually. Let's build it like this. Right, so we got that thing. Now I have some free space over here, so I could place some, let's say, a well over here or over here. The range is quite decent, so I think I'm gonna build it. Like over here. Now this is the problem. I'm not exactly sure how the hell I should place the library. The library is my biggest issue. I'm not exactly sure how to build this thing in order to get like the most benefit out of it. I'm not sure, and I really don't know. Now the second thing is that we need to find a good place for the tavern. The issue with the tavern is that this is what I plan to do, okay? This thing is like a one housing block, okay? Now, I want to place it so that one tavern can supply at least 2 housing blocks, and one church needs to supply 4 housing blocks. That's the basic plan. A church and the square thingy, town square. The town square and the church needs to be able to supply 4 housing blocks. Okay, so yeah, squeeze this thing in now. And also, I think that if I have some free space around this thing, then I could try to build, for example, the bakeries, and that's gonna increase the food output even more, just in case. So this thing, this tavern over here, technically is supplying all of those houses. Yeah, tavern nearby. Okay, there are no more taverns around. You might remember. Yeah, I wrecked all of the taverns. This house, yeah, this house doesn't have access to a tavern. He has access to a town square because the town square is over here. But that's not an issue. So this tavern is supplying this house block easily, no problem. Okay, so I could try to like repeat the same thing over here on this side, and this should technically work because this tavern over here is standing exactly in the middle. Or try to somehow maybe squeeze more, but I don't know how. There's no way for me to put. Wait. If I'm gonna put like a moat over here on this space, then I could make like a small house over here, and then I could make a small house over here, and I could make a road over here, and I could build something over here. This is not a bad idea. You're probably like wondering what the fuck I'm talking about. Let me show you. If I'm gonna make a moat over here, would that work? That could not work. Shit. How to do this thing? How to do it so that it won't suck? That's a bloody good question. If I'm gonna move, yeah, I could move the tavern 1 square up. 1 square up. Okay, so let's do it actually. So I'm gonna have to move the tavern was standing over here. So 1 square up, like this. Now I can make like a moat over here, like this. Okay. Now, I could, goddammit, fucking dragon, I don't care. Now I could try to squeeze a small mansion, whatever that thing was. What was the name of that? The cottage. I could try to squeeze a cottage over here and a cottage on the different side. Yeah, but that won't give me anything. Shit. How to squeeze more than I can actually squeeze? Fuck, I have no fucking clue how to do that. But still, let's stick to the plan. Also, I'm not exactly sure how the houses react to walls. Do we get some additional benefits if you're gonna stand next to a wall? I don't think so. Somebody told me that if you're gonna place a house next to a tower, you actually get something out of it, but church, statue, town square, tavern, library, no, apparently, I don't know. Somebody told me that if you're gonna build a tower next to a house, then the house is gonna get like additional happiness because of that thing, but that's like currently not working, so I don't know, maybe that's like an experimental mode or something that was scratched out, I don't know. Right, so this thing is now standing. I want a library over here, because it's like the only place I can squeeze it, that thing anyway. Destroy this thing. Okay, now let's destroy this house, and this house over here, because we don't really need them. I need to make like more space. And destroy this road, destroy this road, and destroy this road as well. There you go, sweet. And why the hell this road is so weird? Destroy you and fix you, okay? I don't want you to be like this way. I want you to be completely different ways. So, you go here, sweet. Also, yeah, speaking of roads, I've made like the stone roads around my castle. It looks very fancy. So fancy indeed, even though I don't completely need those things over here since people are like not using this section of the town, but you know, later on I'm gonna fix this thing because it's gonna be like a clean path in. So walls over here, but this is just like temporary, so to make the flow of resources easier. Anyway, so this thing is standing here, right? I could try to squeeze a manor over here, like such, like this, okay? Now, there's gonna be a road on this side, like going here, yeah. Exactly going here, right? So I have a road over here. Now I could try to put cottages. One cottage. A cottage over here. Wait, where's the door? Okay, there's the door. So cottage over here. And now I have a 1 square over here that's like left completely. Cottage over here. Cottage over here. There's gonna be 1 slot here as well. No matter what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna fucked it up completely. God damn it. Right, make a road over here. Okay, this works. So now we have some free space to work with. There needs to be a church over here, so this thing needs to get out. Get out. Get out. Get out, that's it. All of you have to like go away. Goodbye. Sweet. Okay, now according to the patch notes, you can now use the town square, and the town square is gonna now act as a road. So, town square over here, in the middle of this thing, and then I could place a church. And the church should be able to affect all of the remaining buildings, right? So, if I'm gonna build it like over here, god damn it, I want to build the church like over here. Yeah, like here. This, well, from what I can notice on the map of the range of this thing, this should work. I think, I'm not sure. Wait, I want to build it. Yeah, I think I can. Let's rotate this thing because I'm gonna go crazy because this thing is like rotated in the wrong direction. So I want you to go here. Now destroy this road, go to town and make a town square. There we go, sweet. Now because of I've made all of these food operations over here, I also plan later on to like maybe move the aqueducts, like make like a aqueducts and like lead it to the rest part of the city. That'll be like something cool, I think. What's the actual like range of this thing? The range ends here. Like over here, around next to this mountain. So I could try to squeeze one more windmill over here actually. This is like all fertile land. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be like a very great food outcome. Right. So in the meantime, I can work on this. I have 2 squares over here that I could try to use for something. Destroy this because we don't need you anymore. Destroy the library because I don't need you anymore. Because we're gonna get like a new library anyway. I have a mountain over here, so I won't be able to squeeze 1 housing block, but I can still squeeze 2. So 1 will go over here. Oh, actually, I can still squeeze 1. I just have to like move the road. I won't be able to squeeze a tavern. Maybe 2 blocks. 2 blocks. Yeah, so the tavern will have to stand over here. Ha! Okay, moving all the unnecessary stuff away. Goodbye. Okay. Right, so I need to increase the size of the building place. So I need to like get the piers out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 squares, right? Yeah, 4 squares. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's gonna be the housing block. So build all of this thing over here. I have resources? Yes, I have resources, so that's fine. Now, I can squeeze a housing block over here. I can squeeze a housing block over here. I won't be able to squeeze a housing block over here because this is like literally stone and iron. So we have to like probably make like a resource production center over here, like, you know, stone and stuff like that. But that's fine because I can make a road over here, and this road will connect with this thing. Exactly, this is what I plan to do. So out, out, and out. Look at this stone. All of those people transporting goods is so fancy. Righty, you will go over here like this. Okay. All of this stuff. Yeah, correct the stones, yeah. Construction. So many people. How much freaking bullets do I have? I still have 24 people idle. Oh my god. And this is actually the first time when I'm gonna use the destroy rock thing. If I could only find it. What the fuck was that thing? There it is. Rock removal. Insufficient resource. Oh, I need tools. Oh, so that means I won't be able to place a tavern over here. But that's fine. Because for now we're gonna build over here. So later on I need to like establish tool production over here. I could try to make like maybe a household tool, build it like over here. Yeah, but that won't fucking. Well, actually, this will work, but I'm not sure how the people will respond to living next to a quarry. That's something which we could try to do. So if I could build a quarry over here, I could build a quarry over here, and later on I could make a mine over here and mine over here. So let's build a quarry for now over here. Go to town, manor. Build a manor over here. Manor like here-ish. And a manor here-ish. Like this. And in this 1 square over here, I'm gonna build the water. Yeah. So they're gonna get like, they should get like okay, they get a little bit of libraries. I could make 1 more library over here just in case. And the tower will be standing here anyway because it needs to affect the housing block over here. This should work. So many people transporting resources, yeah. Walk, you peasants! Build for the glory of the empire. What kind of empire? I don't know. I don't even know what kind of empire we're rolling on. Wait, something is wrong. This house enjoys happiness from water, even though that water is not standing next to it? What? So what's the range of the water then? If those houses... Oh, okay, this one doesn't have it. This one has it. Okay, but it's standing over here. And this one doesn't. Okay, so there was like a bug. Like, the house was standing over here and he had like the buff from the water? I don't know. And now time to build some defenses. Like this. Okay, and this goes to the wall. I mean to those rocks over here, so I have to like destroy this one over here as well. So castle, make me a moat. Right, this. Okay, so that's gonna be the moat. How does it look like? Okay, the moat, there's gonna be like a pier over here. So 1, 2. Or make it maybe like made it straight. Yeah, let's make it like straight, so the ships will park like next to it. So that means this is gonna be like the working place of the castle of the city. Yeah, this should work. This should be actually like very fine. So, town, roads. Let's make like a road connection over here, like this. Okay, now this is gonna be the wall going here. Okay, now let's see. I need to make like a bridge over here, like this. And now I need to make like more of this thing. No, what the fuck was that thing? There it is. And this thing has to like go that way. So this. Actually, let's make it like this. Okay, so 2 squares here. Yeah, it's gonna be great. And just to make the things more like pretty, I'm gonna like put moat over here, and later on I'm gonna put the piers over here. This is gonna be like a nice straight line of wood. It's gonna look sexy. Transport the stone that you have been collecting for the past 30 freaking weeks. Okay, this section is ready. So now I have to like repeat the same thing I have done over there. So housing, here. Okay, now house over here, house over there. Okay, there's no road connection. Shit. And also that town square won't affect this part of the... Oh, shit. Okay. So change of plans. Demolish this. Make a new town square. Put the flag outside, like this. Okay. So this thing's standing. Now, once again, manors. Build one here, and one here-ish. Will it work? It probably won't work, but okay, whatever. Okay, now demolish this one, so they're gonna have access to water. Later on it's gonna be like a wall over here, so they won't have access to water directly. Castle, put a moat over here, like this. Now I need to place like a library here, and I need to actually, wait. No. Demolish this thing. Library, please, over here, and if you could be so kind, a well over here. And this should work. It's gonna be like a new perfect... Oh my god, storm. This should have like a perfect output of happiness. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. And 2 remaining cottages over here. Yeah, the housing block is finished, more or less. This is gonna be nice. And this thing should affect everything nicely. So let's see. You have everything. Church, tavern, library, okay, water. We are missing only the statue, but I can squeeze a statue over here, so that's not even a problem. Can I make a statue? Yeah, so let's make Queen Barbara. Over here? Next to the church? Yeah, let's bet what the hell no. Like this. Okay, so I'm gonna leave them now to build this thing because they're gonna like take a lot. I ran out of resources completely, so now I need to like wait for a new patch of resources. And I also ran out of food. I'm running low on food, so probably I'm gonna like demolish this thing as I said. And move the things a little bit around and squeeze like one more farming zone over here. I could try now to demolish those things because we don't need the houses now on this side, so I can easily demolish this, like this. Okay. And now later on I can squeeze I think one more windmill over here and make more farms around it. Yeah, I could squeeze a windmill over here actually. I just need to like chop down these trees. Yeah. Okay, so this is the thing. I'm gonna like leave this thing for now. Let them like build the stuff, farm the stuff, get more resources. And when we're gonna get back, I'm gonna try to expand the walls around. So we're gonna have like a nice secured place, like a nice secured city. And later on we have to work on the docks. So docks over here, docks over here. I'm gonna probably put some workshops, blacksmiths, storages, stuff like that, granaries, and I need to like get rid of these 4 towers over here because they have been built at the beginning of the city just to protect us from the Vikings when the castle was still like under construction. So right now I don't need this thing because there's gonna be like a normal wall around this, and later on we can try to find a use for the wooden wall. I'm not exactly sure what we can try to do with this thing. Because the wooden wall is normally used to just build you temporary fortifications before you're gonna get access to stone. But I think we can try to do something with the wood wall. I'm just not sure exactly what. Maybe make like a wooden stronghold somewhere on the next side of the island. I don't know. That's something we should actually maybe try to reconsider. The thing is, for now I'm gonna leave it as is over here because, as I said, I'm running out of record time and I don't have any more resources to actually build anything. And Dragon sighted, so I'm not giving a two shits about him because he's gonna get shot. So, yeah, if you have any cool ideas that you could try to put inside of the city, let me know. I think I'm gonna also make like a forester over here and make some charcoal makers because those houses will require shitloads of coal in order to like warm up during the winters, but you know, that's the thing we're gonna leave for the next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like the episode, please helps a lot. I'll see you all in the next video.